Making sacrifices is supposed to pay off. That's the promise most people believe. You give up comfort. You say no to distractions. You choose discipline over ease. And yet, nothing seems to change. No recognition, no breakthrough, no obvious reward. That gap is frustrating. And it's where most people quit. The reason your sacrifice doesn't feel rewarded yet is because real rewards are delayed by design. Sacrifice works differently than effort. Effort often gives feedback. Sacrifice often gives silence. When you sacrifice, you remove something. Comfort, time, options, ease. What you're building hasn't appeared yet, so it feels like loss without return. But that silence isn't emptiness. It's accumulation. Most people expect visible progress. Something to point to, something to prove the sacrifice was worth it. But the early returns are internal. Stronger standards, better focus, more self-trust. Those don't look impressive. But they change everything later. Another reason it feels unrewarded is comparison. You're comparing your behind-the-scenes sacrifices to other people's visible outcomes. You don't see their debt, their shortcuts, their future costs. You only see the surface. Sacrifice feels lonely because it's often invisible. And invisibility delays validation. That doesn't mean it's not working. It means it's early. There's also a timing issue. Sacrifice compounds non-linearly. Nothing happens. Then suddenly, everything shifts. Most people quit right before the curve bends upward. They assume no feedback means no progress. In reality, feedback arrives late. Another reason your sacrifice doesn't feel rewarded is because it's preventing problems, not creating praise. You're avoiding chaos, avoiding stress, avoiding future regret. Prevention doesn't feel exciting, but it saves you from costs you'll never have to pay. That's a quiet reward. You're also likely sacrificing without announcing it. No performance, no storytelling, no proof. That means fewer reactions, fewer compliments, less encouragement. But it also means less pressure, and pressure distorts progress. Quiet sacrifice builds clean foundations. There's also an emotional reason. Sacrifice delays gratification. Your brain is wired to expect reward quickly. When it doesn't come, doubt appears. You start questioning whether this is worth it, whether you chose the right path, whether you're falling behind. That doubt is normal. It's not a signal to stop. It's a signal you're early. People who benefit from sacrifice understand one thing. They don't expect immediate return. They expect eventual leverage. They know that what they're building now will make future decisions easier, lighter, less stressful. Sacrifice today buys options tomorrow. Another hidden reward is identity. Each sacrifice reinforces who you are becoming. You're proving to yourself that comfort doesn't control you, that impulse doesn't lead you, that you can choose long-term over short-term. That self-respect compounds. You may not feel rewarded yet, but you're becoming harder to break, harder to rush, harder to manipulate. That's power forming quietly. Most people don't fail because sacrifice doesn't work. They fail because they expect applause before results. Sacrifice isn't a transaction. It's an investment. And investments look like losses right before they pay. If you're sacrificing and it feels unrewarded, it doesn't mean it's wasted. It means it hasn't matured. Stay consistent. Protect the process. Don't rush proof. Because when the reward finally shows up, it doesn't arrive as a feeling. It arrives as stability, options, control. And by then, the people who quit early won't understand how you got there. If this way of thinking resonates with you, like the video and subscribe for more ideas like this.